What a chain of events. We've got Shoaib Malik in at number 3. But there was a stellar performance from Anwar Ali in the last over. In fact, in this over, first ball. What a catch at mid-off. It's upish. Gets it past the field. It's a boundary. Start off show. In fact, it's Umer Akmal with a sapil, solid shot.
Well, Dilanga, he's had a change of fortunes. Yesterday, the last 3 balls, Ramesh, went for sixes. Today, he gets a wicket of the very first. That's how this game goes.
Oh, that was a tough ball to tackle for the keeper. That's flown over his head for a 4.
It's wide as well, so he'll have to re-bowl it. That was quick. Lot of bounce. Certainly Sarfraz Ahmed, not the tallest going. Had to leap in there.
Now, look at the anticipation from Anwar Ali. He was at mid-off and he had to push himself back. Sideways movement, looking at the ball all the time, and a tumbling effort and a great catch. Lighting up the T10 league with that effort. It's a straight hit and a good one. Almost carrying all the way for 6. It's another Sapil special.
Tremendous shot down the wicket. And Umer Akmal really tuning in here. I don't think he got it off the sweet spot, but still had enough on the bat. Let's see. There was bounce. Yeah, the bat was opened a little bit, but yes, it went the distance. 8 or 4. So it's an Alubon, the dot ball. So this is a good contest.
Yeah, between Sapil special and Alubon dot ball.
Yeah, that's the contest. They've been getting a mix. They've been getting a few Alubons and a few Sapils.
Could it be another Sapil? No, the ball drops short of the fence. It's a beautiful batting strip, always has been. Sharjah hasn't changed much during the last 30 years or so. Still gives you that beautiful, shiny 22 yards to bat on. There are hardly any cracks. This surface has remained the same. And, you see the shine, they say that they put a tarp over it, a kind of a cloth over it, and then roll it. That's the reason why you get a lot of sheen, almost a caught behind. Hence the over with an Alubond. 24 for 1. Well built. And ready to bowl to Shoaib Malik.
Oh, what a shot. Behind point. That's a Sapil. That's a boundary. Good start to the over. That is Shoaib Malik. What a player he is. So good in the shorter format. So versatile. Gets off the mark on the very first ball.
Yeah, your margins decrease on a pitch like this. You've got to be rather up than being short and wide. Set up very nicely for Shoaib Malik. Help himself to a 4-through point.
3 batsmen I've seen so far on display. They've all opened their innings with boundaries. Malik was the last to do that.
You certainly are on a stacked roll.
Yeah, we need to name that as well. We got an Alubon. We just had a Sapil and we're having stats in between.
Yeah, that's what...
Well, Ramesh, it wouldn't be too long before we see 200 runs. That's what it is. It's an Alubon dot ball. One of the top players from the recently concluded BPL. So, change of bowling. Mujib Sadran. He's played 7 games and got 5 wickets in his T20 career.
Yeah, it's a special one. Wide over stumps and he's got plenty of varieties up his sleeve. So far has been difficult to decode. There's the knuckleball and the off cutters and the leg cutters.
Ramesh, another stat. First international, not a stat, it's some information. First international cricketer born this century. That's that last 6. That is Mujib. So young. He's a kid playing amongst men.
Very good down the track, down the ground. Shoaib Malik, watch out for a straight 6. And Sarfraz
Being able to go over the top with just 2 fielders outside the circle. There he goes. This time he has a man on the boundary. But this man, Mujib, it's the control he brings into his bowling.
Yeah, extremely valuable to the cause because he'll give Sarfraz a bit of breathing space. Because the start has been a very good one from the legends. It's put away very nicely. A decent shot. He knew exactly where the field was on the leg side. Umer Akmal has looked good so far. 48 for 1.
अब आप भी पा सकते हैं अपने बालों में चमक खूबसूरती.
Hassan Ali is coming on to bowl. What a catch from him. Anwar Ali, sorry. Lighting up the action on day 2. Full toss, and that's a beautiful drive from Shoaib Malik. The bat sounded extremely nice, and it's a boundary.
So was the shot. Another Sapil solid shot. It's the 48th boundary. In fact, the 50 is out. The Punjabi legends on the full. And look at Shoaib Malik just looking to come down the pitch. Taking it on the full. Not a good start to the over. But yes, runs are flowing. And those familiar touch of those 2 bats. That's what the batsmen do today. Goes again, this time on the leg side. Off the toe of the bat. Now there are fielders outside the 30-yard circle, so there is some cover.
It's an important game for the Bengal Tigers. They need to win this to stay afloat. I'm sure T10 will become a vehicle for batsmen and bowlers how to control nerves. This is a lot faster, a lot quicker than T20 cricket. And that's a beautiful shot. It's another low full toss, and I think that is where he's getting it wrong.
Well, boundaries are raining. Sapil solid shots are raining here. This is Umer Akmal. He's raced along to 25 of 12. Look at that strike rate. He's on 40. He's on 25 of just 12 balls. Malik's got 18 of 10. They are going at a breakneck speed. This is a very good rate of scoring, and that rate is almost touching the 30 mark, 12.67.
With 10 wickets in hand in a 10-over contest, you'd back yourself to get 100 almost every time. 10 and over. In 20 overs cricket, yeah, I mean 10 and over for 20 overs can be a tougher ask, but in T10 it could be a possibility almost every time on a good batting trip.
I wonder whether 10 per over would be enough, Ramesh, at the rate they're going at 13 almost here, 12.67.
Round the stumps now, trying to change the angle. I think it's just got to land them properly first of all before looking to alter the angle. 2 full tosses and 2 boundaries have accounted so far in this over, that is. Oh, another one that's gone up in the air. It's a slice, gets it past the man, and it's a 6 over the keeper's head. That is what you get in T10 cricket. An incredible slice. He's looking to muscle it straight back. He got the top edge and he's enjoying it himself. I think he's surprised himself with that shot.
Umer Akmal He is in cracking form. He's got 31 of 13 balls, 2 sixes, 4 fours. And the 50 partnership is up. And now it's 13.5 runs and over. He's searching for the ball. Wasn't sure where it was going, but it was off a top edge. And the momentum just carried it over the line. Look how he's looking for the ball, but in the end finds it sailing over third man. Big over here. 15 of the first 4.
$63 for the loss of 1 and counting. Anwar's first over has began disastrously. 4 balls in 15, 2 boundaries and a 6. He goes over the stumps now. That beats the keeper for 1. He's coming back for the second. Sarfaraz is not happy at all. In a way, reprimanding him for bowling those full tosses.
He's a taskmaster. He's a hard taskmaster. Tough man to really satisfy. We've seen him demonstrate. We've seen him the way his body language sometimes. He reacts.
Right, last ball of the over. 17 runs conceded. Umer Akmal edges that one to the keeper. He is not happy at all. Sarfaraz is like a caged tiger.
आज मैं आपको दिखाऊंगी दिन में अकाउंट खोलने के तरीके।
Just to remind our viewers, 1 million Pakistani rupees, an award for catching the ball in the crowd. Mujib is back in action. We talked a lot about this youngster from Afghanistan yesterday. Picked up 2 wickets, was the best bowler in the game. Unfortunately, ended up with the side that was beaten. Again, bowls those sliders, uses the crease well. Just 17 years of age, prodigious talent. As I told you yesterday, saw him bowl in the finals of Asia Under-19 versus Pakistan. Took 6 wickets. And here he is, showcasing his talent with the big boys.
It's a lovely little swat through cover. Shoaib Malik special, and it's time for some more sapple slapping.
Sushmita Sen in the crowd. Again, the slider, the length not right, the line not right for Mujib, and Shoaib Malik is an old fox. He's pouncing on that opportunity, getting a boundary. Oh, huge! That's a sapple solid shot.
Absolutely smoked from Shoaib. One of his great strengths. And you just got to sit back and admire this, because he is so good at this, Shoaib Malik. A teenager coming in for some treatment, but he shouldn't mind this, young Mujib. This is where you're going to learn and get an opportunity to play with the men when you're still a teenager.
Well, 77 after 5.4 overs, a bit of bother for the captain, Sarfaraz, walking up to the youngster, telling him the ball is out of the park. Now, should we just get 6 runs for that, or 10?
Well, if it was Cricket Max back in the 20th century from MD Crow, it would have been 12. Through the max zone, cricket lovers, that would have been double. The good old days.
Yeah, remember that Cricket Max started in New Zealand by Martin Crowe, and Danny, you played a lot of it. I think that was an idea before his time.
Yeah, absolutely. MD Crowe and his good mate, American fellow, who was living in Auckland, developed that whole idea of having 4 lots of 10 overs. Very exciting. That was 20 years ago. Extraordinary. Here we are, though. We've had the advent of the explosion of the 2020 phenomenon with all the franchises around the globe in the last decade or so. Now, we've got T10 being initiated here in the UAE. It's a single to finish the 6th over, and the legends are 79 for 1 here.